Hi Leo, welcome to your October reading. So this is just going to be a general spread for the month of October. And I've already shuffled and pulled out your cards just because I feel like it's nicer not to listen to all this shuffling. Very, very interesting cards. I feel like you guys are called, like this lion energy is being called up to kind of stand up in some sort of way. It's like something in you I'm seeing is being triggered and it's not comfortable. I feel like it's already been triggered. I feel like you are just kind of like in this space of like, it's like, when do I take action? When do I do something? And it's just kind of like sitting back and like I don't know what it is. It's like plotting or scheming or thinking about how to make the changes, not just in your life though. That's the interesting thing about this reading. It's showing up as like taking on anything that feels like the devil, which is so interesting. The devil, I mean, to me, this is things that hold us back, the things that feel restrictive, the things of like the not self, though, the things that we align with that aren't true. It's the opposite. It's not a negative, but it's a teacher energy. The devil, to me, essentially it exploits the weaknesses. It shows you where the weaknesses in you are to overcome them, to help you. There's something here. It feels very oppressive, and it's so interesting. I pulled some oracle cards as well, and you have the card of no. It's like standing up for things that need to have this firm no, absolutely. And it feels like, to me, it has to do with boundaries. It feels like a lot has to do with things going on in the world. A lot of people are standing up and saying, no, absolutely not. I'm a Leo rising. I feel this, absolutely. I have very strong boundaries. I have very, strict ethics, personal moral code, think for myself. That to me, it's when the no is needed. It doesn't happen a lot for me, but when it comes out, it's a roar. It's a big roar. And then you have, I clarified that. I'm like, okay, well, what's the no about? I wanted to know. It's the High Priestess, and it says right below it, how are you being called to step up and lead? Well, isn't that just perfect for a Leo energy? This is taking responsibility for your life. But as a leader, it's for others. It's saying what's right for you, that true north. It feels like you have the power within to kind of pave some paths for people. I feel like we're in very... especially with this devil, like very trying times. It's kind of like, it's almost like a test of the soul, and to see where you stand. It's very interesting. We're all seeing kind of where we fall on the spiritual spectrum, like how much work have we done? We're kind of just seeing how we fall there. It's very fascinating, energetically, to kind of watch things unfold. And this isn't coming from a place of judgment, of saying you're right, I'm right, you're wrong, that's dumb, and kind of splitting it. This is about spiritual kind of evolution and growth. It's talking about kind of assisting, being kind of like a helper along the way. Because I usually only pull these for my personal readings, but I felt drawn to pull some angel cards. And your overarching theme is forgiveness. I feel like forgiveness is the best tool, and I've been saying this for a lot of the signs, to kind of end that karmic wheel of, repeating lessons, to kind of like stick put a stick in that bicycle wheel. It's forgiveness. It like brings it all to a stop. Oh, you're over this. You truly forgive. Okay, let's go on to the next, experience here. And I feel like a lot of us have been recycling karma over and repeating it, whether it's our own or it's, familial. A lot of us have come to Earth at this space and time to kind of end that. And I feel like there's a lot of warrior souls, particularly obviously with this reading, Leo showing up here. to kind of pave the path here. I mean, you're showing up as the magician. It's saying you have all the tools to be successful. This is like infinite power, infinite knowing, infinite. I mean, the magician channels. He receives things and he takes responsibility for it. This is a very tricky energy to embody, because when you receive energy and power like this, it's a very sharp kind of line. I've learned this over and over again studying shamanism. The more I learn, it's a very tricky responsibility, because even your thoughts can kind of tip you in this negative. Like even reading cards, I'm very cautious about my words, what I put out there, how I express myself, because words are spells. You learn how tricky it is to work with energy, and I'm seeing that here. It's a big responsibility, and using it in a way that's not divisive but uniting of energies. And it feels like you're doing this within yourself first, kind of seeing where you've grown as a person, so you can be very compassionate to other people as well, looking around, because we're all essentially learning. We are all consciousness. We're all part of the same stuff. That's the funny thing. So you want to make a difference, go be nice to your neighbor. Go, smile at somebody in traffic, not in like a creepy way. You know what I mean? Just go out and be nice. Simple stuff like that. Make somebody's day. Why not? It feels so much better for you than it does for them. And don't like take a camera and like share it on social. Do it like from an altruistic, like genuine place, okay? Because I'm seeing, it's interesting as I move into like the future energy, as we get beyond this devil, the stuff that kind of holds us back, the not self, the attachments, the stuff that you're no longer aligning with, that you're dealing with. You kind of move into this energy of, you're having the Lovers with the Two of Cups, which is very interesting. Yeah, there's a spiritual growth, it's like you can see things, you can see people. I'm seeing like this observer energy, just looking and observing. So again, this is going to be different for everybody, but if you are looking to kind of start a relationship or get into a connection with somebody, I feel like let it go slow. Now is not the time, especially the beginning of this month, to start any karmic relationships. So I'm saying that because we're in Mercury retrograde, or about to be. Be careful of that, because oftentimes the planets go in reverse, right? Or they appear to go in reverse because we're reviewing something that already happened that had to leave, but we're just kind of checking in. Are we still cool? That's still in the past. You're still over that. So just be careful of that. But I feel like as we kind of go towards the end of this month and through your reading, it's kind of clearing this path, I feel like, within you to make space for, creating harmony through love. And again, this can manifest through an actual person, but if that hasn't happened yet for you, again, going back to what I was just saying, extend that infinite amount of joy and love. It's in you. You just have to learn how to tap into it and extend it to others. How can I help? How are you doing today? Are you okay? I miss you. I love you. Those types of things can change somebody's day. And look at you. You're even here. So if you're like, oh no, the Two Cups, not for me, never is. I always see these readings. Well, here you go. Stop it. Stop the looping cycle. Stop aligning with this. Find your faith. Find that connection with Source. Find your religion, whatever it is. It's interesting, my personal readings, and this doesn't happen all the time. I think I have a different perspective on religions and absolutes. I think they're all energies, essentially. anyways, I've been seeing, to me, the energy of love is, among others, Jesus. And I've been seeing that energy a lot. It's coming through a lot in my readings. But truly, when I see love, it's that energy of love. I mean, the Word made flesh, Jesus, in my opinion, as a reader, and my experience otherwise. Anyways, I'm rambling. It's talking about how we're entering that dimension and aligning with that. So if you can kind of get to that place where you are being like that, because I think these intelligent beings and more advanced beings come to show us, like, you can be like me. Hey, look, you know. And doing that, I mean, to me, the Lovers is also kind of like a split in the road. I've been going this way. I'm choosing to align myself with this way, in this way now. And that's the difference between the Devil and the Two of Cups, creating harmony and healing and help versus destruction and separation and all that other stuff. Some of you can be, just going to put it out there, if you're meeting somebody or you have somebody in your life that you're in love with, you can be getting pregnant. I'm seeing it all over this. You can be getting pregnant and then getting engaged. That's not going to be for everybody, but I'm definitely seeing that here. I see pregnancy all over the near future. So if you're a Leo and you've been praying to meet somebody, oh, I see you meeting somebody, and I see it going really fast. So keep that in mind. Obviously, you can, to some extent, control that, but I'm definitely seeing that. Some of you, I mean, this can be talking about new job and changing new jobs for sure. I see it being like a notch up. How do I, like pay-wise and let me clarify this. Yeah. It still feels like if it's work-wise, I see you this month kind of considering multiple options. And it's saying, wait for that, like, heck yeah, I want this. This is the one I've been waiting for. Don't just take something because. Beautiful, interesting reading. There's an element here that came up, I just want to mention it, with your angel cards. It says truth and integrity. To me, when I'm seeing these cards side by side, and forgiveness, I feel like there's like a call to action. There's a call to be in alignment with these two energies about what you know is truth, what you are standing for. Again, I'm keep getting back to like personal ethics, what's right and wrong. Not black and white, but it's like that inner truth. It's not something to even be debated. And I feel like, again, being called into this kind of like leadership position, even if it's just like a step outside of what you would normally do, I feel like challenge yourself. We need more people like that, I feel, in the world. So whatever that means to you, it's going to be different for everybody, but keep that in mind. All right. I think should I end it there? I feel like I should keep going. Let's pull one more card. Why not? What's one more card for Leo? One more card that would be helpful for Leo to hear. Kin of the Red Hawk Tribe, Anka. Interesting. Let's read it. On the wings of red-tailed hawk, a divine message comes. Your spiritual maturity has evolved into genuine power and discernment. You have earned your stripes. Acknowledgement is granted. Trust yourself and your destiny. You are ready. Trust in your sense of timing, which is excellent and inspired. Allow the divine to support you as you hover until the moment comes for you to fearlessly plunge into your forthcoming adventure. Yeah. So interesting. All right, let's see. It says in a reading, A divine message is here for you now, so be open to the signs from the universe. You are more mature spiritually than you may realize. You have an ability to share wisdom and honesty with your tribe. If you are still searching for your tribe, trust yourself. You will recognize them instinctively when you meet them, even if on the outside they seem different from you. You are seeing things clearly, so trust your vision and have patience. Speak your truth, but do so with compassion because your words have greater influence than you may realize. Yeah, that's about like avoiding that divisiveness. When the moment is right, take action. A way will be shown for you to manifest your spiritual light in this world in practical ways. Perfect card, my goodness. It says the spiritual guidance. There are some on the spiritual path that claim to be more evolved than others. Of course, these are likely to be the ones learning an important lesson in humility. Then there are the souls that know they have come with a special purpose, to lead, guide, and inspire others, yet they do not feel this makes them in any way superior to another. It is simply the way by which they can fulfill their divine destiny. These are the red-tailed hawk tribe, and you are one of their own. The red tail feathers only emerge in maturation, signifying that the bird of prey is a sole symbol for spiritual maturity and service to the tribe. This is also reflected by the red color associated with their feathers and the base chakra from the Vedic tradition of India. Red is the color of ground, earth, belonging, family, and tribe, our material reality and the collective consciousness that we can create for each other to either move us forward as a race or to hold each other back. So interesting. My goodness, how perfect is this card? Can't get over it. Sorry. Anka, or hawk, is the medicine of the messenger. This is the one who sees and feels the birth of the new world and who recognizes that which is outmoded and belongs only in the past. It is a progressive, honest, action-oriented medicine. As a channel between higher wisdom and earthly concerns, Anka brings a way to get things done in harmony with the universe. Red-tailed hawks are many in number, yet each one has a unique plumage. They are both an army and a group of individuals, so it is with your kindred soul tribe. You will have common purpose on this planet, but the way each in the tribe goes about fulfilling and expressing it will be unique. Our job is to recognize and support each other, even whilst we come from different disciplines, different backgrounds, and are approaching the same world problems with different perspectives. We may work from different places along different routes for the one true purpose of birthing higher consciousness on the planet. But when we realize that we belong to each other in our common purpose, we feel a sense of belonging, connected through an invisible but palpable thread of soul. Yeah, I feel that this is happening in the world. I mean, we're all through this dark, crumbling, crushing night of the soul, dark night of the soul moment. I mean, if you're not feeling it, you're not tapped in. I mean, it's happening to everybody. We all feel it. If you're not feeling confused, torn, broken, I mean, it's happening. But use this as fuel. Use this as fuel. Use this as fuel to make changes for yourself, if that's the case, or for the greater good. And if that's not your calling, something with the greater good, at least do your part and smile like a creep in traffic. Felt like that message wanted to come through one more time. Just, turn up the music a little bit and smile across the way. All right, I need to end this reading. Thank you guys for always being here, coming to see my videos and supporting me. I truly appreciate it. If you'd like a reading with me, I'd be happy to do so. Or if you want to support me in any way, I'd be more than happy. I'll leave all that information below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys again soon. All right.